And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
It was a hot Labor Day. Temperatures reached 94 here at the station, making today the second warmest day of 2015, only behind September 4th. We had 95 degrees that day. Today, 94. Right now, we're down to 77. Still pretty mild at this hour. Winds are calm. Winds are mainly from the south, 0 to 5 miles per hour. That's where they will be throughout the overnight hours. We'll see scattered cloud cover, even increasing cloud cover throughout the overnight. But for the most part, we should remain dry, at least for the next 18 hours or so. 72 degrees in Frankfort right now, 73 Winnemac. We're at 77 still in Remington at this hour. You can see on that precision tracker radar, not a whole lot of moisture. A few light clouds at first, a couple isolated showers across the far northwestern portion of the viewing area. In fact, one little shower still holding on in northern White County at this point. So we're staying dry throughout much of the viewing area, but still off to the west of us, plenty of cloud cover, plenty of moisture. It's all thanks to a cold front making its way across parts of the Great Plains, pushing eastward across the region, and eventually it'll be making its way into our region, bringing rain chances and eventually the much cooler temperatures as well. For tonight, however, we stay dry. That frontal boundary stays off to the north of us. There's your low pressure system spitting in some more moisture off to the west across parts of central and northern Illinois. That'll be the first line of showers and storms that makes it to the region by tomorrow afternoon, dissipating before the main line of rain arrives late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, continues throughout much of your Wednesday. We'll dip off to 71 degrees overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, seeing increasing cloud cover, but still mild and muggy night. Winds could pick up to around 5 to 10 miles per hour from the south during the overnight hours. For tomorrow, notice that frontal boundary stalling off to the north of us, now a stationary front. Your low pressure to the northwest, still spitting the moisture across parts of Illinois, Iowa, as well as Missouri. The cold front behind it, that'll be the culprit that finally cools things off here in Greater Lafayette. But there's your defined line of showers and storms moving eastward. I'd like to see the first of those showers and storms move into the far northwestern portion of the viewing area around or just after the lunch hour tomorrow. That first line dissipates. It's the secondary line that begins to move in late Tuesday into early Wednesday. That cold front will then stall out over the region, pulling northeastward excuse me, with the low pressure system. That will continue to roll northeastward as well, bringing more of the rain showers and storms across the viewing area by tomorrow evening. So Tuesday and Wednesday, excuse me, 78 degrees your high temperature. I need some water, clearly, but we're going to have plenty of water over the next 72 hours. In fact, some portions of the region could have as much as 3 additional inches of rainfall, mainly the northwestern portion of the viewing area. At least one model showing that much rainfall. But most importantly, the cold front comes through, and that's going to be dropping temperatures. 78 your high temperature on Wednesday. Thursday, a high temperature of 77 degrees. Friday will bring a secondary frontal boundary, this time passing pretty harmlessly. No rainfall associated with it, but we will see cooler air filter in behind it. 73 your high temperature Saturday afternoon. A nearly flawless weekend ahead. Back up to 77 for Sunday. Monday of next week reaching a high temperature 81 degrees. So we do bounce back a little bit as far as temperatures go, but it does appear like we may be running out of the 90s. Maybe a couple spots hitting 90 degrees tomorrow. 88 your high in Lafayette, but that cold front moves in before the rainfall, and really what that means for us is much cooler temperatures and a much more comfortable weekend going ahead of us once we get past tomorrow.
Okay, that's good. I have a wedding this weekend, so it'll be perfect for that bride.
I think so, yeah, definitely. You're not going to be sweating like you would have been the last couple of days. You know, you have that high heat. Much more seasonable weather headed our way this weekend. Perfect conditions for the rest of the week ahead.
Okay, and those are perfect conditions for a football game.